Aside from my soul.
Hey, what is going on everyone, this is Wicked, and first of all I would like to thank you for more than 7k subscribers. It means hell of a lot to me, and to be honest I can't wait to reach the 10k milestone. Today I will make the 5th episode of top 5 Wicked stuff regarding the top 5 things which I absolutely hate about the Samsung Galaxy S8 after the big hype. I know this video will probably get a lot of hate, but that's it. There are some major flaws I can't really get over and I have to mention them in this video. And no, I don't mind the fingerprint placement on the back. I really like it. Let me start with the most important feature, which I absolutely miss hell of a lot. The infrared blaster. Why is that? Because most of my devices in my house are controlled via the remote control through the IR blaster. The aircon, the speakers, the TV, and so on and so forth. Now, it may not seem like a big deal for you, but for me it certainly is. Especially because my 4-year-old device, the Galaxy S4, has this feature on deck. Why having 5 remote controls when you can have your device which you always know where it is, where almost all the time, and control your devices with it. I believe Samsung is getting into that Wi-Fi remote controlling state, forcing you to buy other Wi-Fi controllable products, smart TVs, smart equipment overall. And that's a marketing strategy. I agree. Sometimes I don't mind that, but this time I really do. I really miss the IR blaster on my S8. On to the second problem I have, the home button. Actually, not the home button, but the vibration motor behind it. Let's be honest, it absolutely sucks. Whoever will tell you that it feels like pressing a real button, Samsung, it freaking lies. iPhone's Saptic engine is way more natural, and that's coming from a Samsung fanboy who's been rocking the S1, S4 and finally the S8 all of these years. If they decided to get rid of it because of the infinity display, okay, that's great, but at least concentrate on these minor details which will compensate the lack of a physical button. Also, with the decision of getting rid of the home button now, with the AMOLED screen rocking on this device, there is a major risk of screen burn-in. If you want to see what screen burn-in is, how it looks like and how to prevent it, check the video in the card section. The third issue I have with my Galaxy S8 is related to the screen. I noticed it in a dark environment with a whitish background because that's the way you can clearly see it the best. I don't know if you can clearly see it right now, but near the edge of the glass you can see a white line coming from the screen sometimes. I don't know how clear it will look on the camera, but in reality, believe me, it looks literally like the glass and the middle frame weren't merged correctly together. Most of the time I'm using the phone with a case, which will hide the issue, but still, for the price they're asking for this device, that's inadmissible. On to the fourth problem. You may know that the Galaxy S8 is coming in 2 different base models. The ones rocking the Exynos processor and the ones with the Snapdragon processor. This may not be a deal breaker for you, but for me it certainly is. I'm really sad that my fellow Americans can't root their Snapdragon S8, can't flash a custom ROM, can't flash a custom mod, can't really do anything special with their device as I can do with the Exynos variant. Why? Well, because Samsung sells the Snapdragon devices with the bootloader locked, which can't be really unlocked so easily. Of course, over time there will be somebody who finds a way to unlock it, then root it, then that's pretty much it, because there's not really a huge development on that device. That's hell of a big minus for me, since I'm reviewing custom ROMs, mods, making tutorials, and they can't even root their devices. On the other hand, Exynos processor is getting affection, but only regarding ROM based on stock firmware, since other ones like Lineage OS will need source code to build their own base for it, and guess what? Samsung won't release it for their Exynos processor. That's why popular developers moved away from Samsung to more Google-friendly devices like OnePlus, Nexus and Google Pixel. Another fact that upsets me is that there is a version of the Galaxy S8 with 6GB of RAM in another region of the world. And that brings me to the final reason why I hate the Galaxy S8, the software optimization. Now, you may think, why would you need 6GB of RAM if you already have 4GB? Well, you will need it because of the pure Samsung interface, poor optimization. A lot of people are complaining about really bad RAM management. Speed tests showed that there are major problems with that, and the device manager shows it also that way. The Galaxy S1 had a minor problem with RAM, but it was working somehow. I cannot say that the Galaxy S4 is doing better, but it gets the job done. But the Galaxy S8 with 4GB of RAM, I was expecting a hell of a lot more than just getting the job done. I was expecting battery life, but again Samsung decided to put their own huge carefully written list of bloatware in their software. And again, thanks to the fact that I do have the Exynos variant, I can fully deploy it by flashing a custom ROM, and others rocking the Snapdragon can't, which absolutely sucks. For a price tag of $920, this device has some major flaws which I cannot get get over that easily. And I kinda want to admit the S8 might be the last Samsung device which I'll ever buy. Period. That's how upset I am. Of course, there are lots of things that I really love about it. Maybe I'll do a video about them the other day. Write me down in the comment section if you want to. Anyways, here I end the 5th episode of Top 5 Wicked Stuff. I hope you like it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video so that everyone will see it. Until next time, as always, take care. Wicked is out. Bye bye.